Hello, Paxson kindergartners. Miss Kate here again with another creative movement experience. Let's start the way we always do by creating a neutral body where we stand in our feet and we make sure that we're not touching anything around us except for the floor and the air. So we're away from walls and chairs, and maybe somebody else might be in the room with you and you want to create your own space to work in. And then we'll start to concentrate on our breath. So go ahead and make your breath ball right here at your belly. And we'll take an inhale through the nose and exhale. Shoulders relax, getting ready to transition into creative movement. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Neutral body, ready to go. All right, so let's play with our fantastic shapes. So we've been making fantastic shapes at different levels. Low level, which would be close to the ground, medium level, right in the middle, and a high level, sometimes reaching and on our tippy toes. So let's start with making a low level, small, fantastic shape. So that might mean that you're in a ball and you're close to the ground. Maybe you're on your back. Oh, hey, look, you're Scotch to join us. And we're squeezing in. But we're in a small, fantastic shape and hold it. Oh, Scotch is helping. And then we'll get up and we'll try a medium, fantastic shape. Oh, Scotch has already gotten into what we're going to talk about today, which is plants. He's over there sniffing the plant. Medium, fantastic shape. Let's do a medium reaching, fantastic shape. So we're extended and reaching out. Your medium, fantastic shape. Or maybe you're reaching in a different way and hold your fantastic shape at your medium level. And it could look lots different than mine. Back to your neutral. Breath ball. And now we're going to do the third level, which is our high fantastic shape. So let's be maybe on tippy toes, and let's be light and airy, balancing. And back to our neutral body. Breath ball, breath in, and exhale. We also did lots of movement in our dance space where we moved around. So just take a look around to make sure that, oh, well, I've got a dog. Maybe you have a pet that wants to play. Make sure that you've got some room for yourself and make the agreement with yourself and with those around you that you're only going to touch the floor and the air. And we'll look where we're going so we don't run into another person or we don't run into a chair. So go ahead and look around. Pretty clear. And then we're going to take our light and airy and be light and airy as we move through our dance space on tiptoes. Nice and light and airy. And back to neutral. And then let's be strong and stiff and march through our dance space. And we can march forward and backward and to the side. See if you can march low. And we'll pause. Take a nice inhale and exhale. And this time we're going to be melty. So we'll start high and then we're going to maybe twist, turn, and melt all the way to the ground. And then we'll rise up. And then we'll melt to one side. And rise up and melt to the other side. Melting around our dance space in a little twist. Oh, and back to neutral. Today, we are going to learn some more about plants. So I know that you have been learning about plants. And what are some things that all living things need to grow? What's one thing you can name? Was it water? It's water. We all need water. What's another thing that plants need to grow? Was it sunlight? It is sunlight. Plants need sunlight to grow. What's a third thing that plants need? Soil. So, unlike humans, where we need to eat potato chips and maybe some tofu or an avocado or some nuts, plants, that's the way we get our nutrients. Plants needs this nutrients in the soil to make them grow strong. So we are going to have a little plant dance. How do plants start out their life cycle? Plants start out their life cycle as a seed. So we're going to pretend like we're seeds. Go ahead and get close to the ground, really small shape. And get as low and close and curl up. Maybe even squeezing your body together. And once you're in your small shape, close to the ground and low, I am going to virtually sprinkle you with a little water as your seed. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And then I'm going to shine light on you. And you're packed down into the earth. And the first thing that you're going to do is, you'd think it might be reach up out of the soil. The first thing that you're going to do is your roots are going to grow. So, from your small shape, start to reach your legs out like roots. Oh, reaching them into the soil. And then it's getting a little bit warmer out. And the sun is shining. And you're going to come into a little ball and a crouch on the floor. See if you can move into this little tiny crouch on the floor, pretending that your feet are roots. And then we'll take our arms and we'll start to lift up and rise. Like our arms are the stem and the first two leaves. So what have we done so far? We've pretended that we're seeds. And where do seeds start? They start in the soil, in a little ball. So go ahead and be a seed, tucked into a little ball on the floor at a low level. And then start to reach your roots out. And then we'll turn and crouch and start to grow your stem and your first two leaves. I'm wondering, what time of year do you think it is? I think it's early spring if you're a crouched little seed and you're just starting to grow. And then as it gets warmer out, you're going to grow higher and rise up and start to create your body as the full stem and leaves. So again, let's start as a seed. Crouch down. And you can close your eyes and pretend like it's cool, it's early spring, and we'll start to let the snow melt around you and the sun starts to come out. So go ahead and start to grow your roots and then move into a crouch. And we'll start to grow our stem and our first leaves. And it's sunnier and warmer, and you can start to rise up. Maybe start to reach your arms out. So we start to reach out. Now, you might have this type of a shape where our body is the stem, our feet are the roots, and our arms are starting to reach up and out like the leaves. What could your head be? Maybe your head's the flower. So let's pretend like we've created a plant with our body. Now we're going to use our imaginations. What kind of flower could you be? You could be a sunflower or a tulip. Maybe you're the flower on a cactus. What color flower are you? What color is your stem? Maybe you've even decided what your seed looked like. And your arms reaching out like leaves. Nice job. Let's do a little breathing exercise together. So we're going to create a flower breath. Go ahead and hold out your hand, just like this. And then you're going to take some imaginary seeds and you're going to plant them in your hand like your hand is the soil. And plant, plant, plant. And then you're going to tuck your seeds in and squeeze on your hand like it's the soil. And then you're going to pretend like you're pouring some rain, some water on top of your seeds, and then shining some light. And then watch as your seed starts to grow roots and a stem and leaves until it makes its own little flower. Now your flower can be any color that you want, your stem can be any color that you want, and we're going to smell our flowers. Take a big sniff. And that smell could be your favorite smell. It could be birthday cake. It could be fresh cut grass, or maybe it's something cooking like mac and cheese. What's your favorite smell? How does your favorite smell make you feel? Does it make you feel excited? Does it make you feel calm? Does it make you feel tired? Let's take another big sniff. What color is your flower? It could be rainbow. Mine is a little bit sparkly. And then we're going to take our imaginary breath flower and we're going to stick it on top of our heads and we're going to let it just stay there. So anytime you want, you can go smell your favorite thing and feel relaxed and then put it back on your head. All right. So we did lots today. We just did a flower breath that you could use anytime. We're learning about how a seed grows. We're learning about the plant's life cycle. We also moved our bodies. We moved our bodies in different ways. We had fantastic shapes. Let's see a medium fantastic shape. Make it a little bit more fantastic. Maybe a little bit more fantastic. We created our bodies into a seed where we were where? We were pretending that we were underground, close, low to the ground, and small, compact. And then with a little bit of water and sun, and a little bit of time, we started to grow our bodies into a plant. And then we also did some moving around where we were light and airy and tiptoeing. We're also strong and stiff. I had a great time with you today. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. I love plants. I hope you do too. And you learned a little bit more about the plant life cycle. Let's end with a nice breath ball. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.